it's Yowie the Skunk. I'm here with Baby Jawa over there. We're going to do another unboxing Star Wars video. Let's get going.
Hello everybody, it is Jawajames here with Yowie the Skunk and Baby Jawa. You got something on your nose. You got something on your nose. Are you on some more Cheerios? And we're going to talk about unboxing Star Wars this week. It is Thanksgiving weekend here in America. So we are very grateful for our treasure trove. If you still got something on your nose. Yeah, there we go. Treasure trove of cool Star Wars stuff that happened this week. We had a Star Wars Rebels episode Stealth Strike. We also have R2KT, the Imperial droid with a heart of gold. She's going to be in The Force Awakens. That's right. Albin Johnson, the head of the 501st, announced that it was R2KT, the droid that named after his daughter Katie, is going to be appearing in The Force Awakens, and that was some great news. We're also going to talk about what's in our bag today. All right, yes, we got to unbox something, yeah, or unbag as we usually do. So here's my Star Wars Celebration Europe messenger bag. Let's open it up, see what's inside. Okay. Ooh. We got a Star Wars Rebels Super Solvent activity book. The text is by Dan Wallace. It's put out by Studio Fun. What else we got? Ooh, Lando! That's right, the Lando comic series, which was a 5-issue arc, finished up in October. We're going to talk a little bit about that. And of course, we're going to talk about Stealth Strike. What else do we got? What else? What's in here? What's in here? Oh, look! Wait! I found a bowl! That's right, we have a bowl of guavas. You might wonder what these have to do with anything. We'll get to that in a second, too. All right, let's get going. Whoa, and my strap has come off. Hey, baby girl, we got something for you, too. Zoom, 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 zoom. It's your own giant foam lightsaber. Or do you want more Cheerios? All right. Or do you want a dark side lightsaber? Yeah? It matches your pink? Yeah, we can duel. All right. Ready, baby girl? Yeah? Oh, you want mine too? Okay. All right, so let's get started. Let's talk about Stealth Strike. This was this week's episode of Rebels. In it, Ezra and Captain Sato get captured by the Empire. They get pulled out of hyperspace. That was a really cool effect as the interdictor grabs their Corvette, spins them out with lots of colors. They get captured, so it's up to Kanan and Rex to team up together. Kanan, as you know, is not a big fan of clone troopers, but they have to put aside their difficulties, go infiltrate as stormtroopers, get aboard the interdictor, finds out Ezra's already making his escape. And eventually, after a few false starts, they start working together. And in the end, Rex gets captured, and Kanan goes back to get him. Kind of showing that yes, this is a person that is valuable to me, is a friend, is somebody I care about, and that's important. Yeah, one of my favorite things was in their stolen Imperial shuttle, there was a little cartoon drawn in the back that had a cartoon Rex and cartoon Kanan. Yeah, that was done by Sabine. Hopefully you noticed that. One of my favorite scenes was when Ezra sees two stormtroopers and he stuns them, not using his stun attack, and then he takes off their helmets, and it turns out to be Rex and Kanan. And when they come to, they're like, wait a minute, how did that happen? And he's like, I don't know. And then Chopper's like, oh, hey, I just put this thing on Vine. Check this out. Zap, zap, thunk, thunk of Ezra blasting them. So, Chopper's a little mischievous there. Overall, it was a great episode. It played a lot into, felt very A New Hope. Probably a lot of people have said that simply because they're having to dress up as stormtroopers and sneak around and just like on the Death Star to rescue someone, and of course that person helps in their own rescue attempt. We also see a bit more of General Sato. It is kind of interesting that this whole Corvette that gets captured apparently only has like 2 or 3 extra crew members, but maybe that's how the rebellion is running. Especially when they were originally on a rescue mission, they might not have wanted to risk all those people. Admiral Brom Titus, he is, kind of the head of this Imperial project to build this prototype interdictor. Yeah, he looks very like the bad guys we see aboard the Death Star with the sideburns and British hairstyle. He of course gets a little message from Agent Callus at the end. He's like, "Admiral, the boy didn't give you any trouble." He's like, "Uh-oh." Yep. So I don't think we're going to see much more of Brom Titus. Yeah. So he might be coming back. I don't know. He might not get a chance to come back. He might have had his one chance in blue. Yeah. You want your lightsaber back, or you want more Cheerios? Yeah. What do you want? Oh, you got your footy. Yeah. Oh, you want Yowie? Okay, you can play with Yowie. That way, I will talk about Lando. The Lando comic started out this summer, finished up in October. It was a 5-series run. Here we have the different covers. It is a heist story, as you imagine a Lando comic might be. It is written by Charles Soule, drawn by Alex Maleev. In it, Lando and Lobot are working together. They build a team to pull off a score that will hopefully get Lando out of debt. It turns out they have to steal a really nice fancy ship. And guess whose ship it is? It's none other than the Emperor's personal yacht. And the Emperor's not too pleased with the fact that somebody made off with the ship. He's so displeased that he has the shipyard that was holding it destroyed, just as a warning, say, hey, don't lose my stuff. But he also hires a specialist to retrieve the ship. Her name is Chaneth Cha, and it turns out that when she gets aboard the ship, she's got to capture the thieves and return the ship, or blow it up, because there is stuff on that ship that the Emperor does not want getting out. Lando's team, he has 2 clone siblings that are like a super panther fighters, and they take on who's aboard the ship. It turns out the ship's also not empty. There's some Imperial guards aboard. I won't spoil how it ends, but it is interesting. Chaneth Cha has an interesting connection to Lando and Lobot, and we'll see how that plays out at the end. It was a fun story. I recommend it. Yeah? You recommend it? Yeah, you have a question? Actually, Baby Girl came out this morning carrying one of the Princess Leia comics, so I thought it was a hit to get going. Yeah? You want some more Cheerios? Oh, look at that. Two-handed eating. Okay, you got to eat those now, though. Rebels Super Solve It. It is an activity book from, was it Studio Fun or Fun Studio? It has a lot of cool color things. It's better than like just the normal activity books that have a couple mazes, a couple. Which one is different from these? I don't know. I feel like activity books, since were great when I was a kid, I feel like the quality has dropped off a lot in the modern era, as they just use, we'll just use some production art, turn it into black and white, make it coloring. So this one is very cool. It's got lots of cool puzzles. It's in color. A lot of the puzzles are kind of on the same themes, but there's some interesting types as well. The text in it is by Dan Wallace, so you know that it's all well researched and well written. There's some cool Rebels trivia at the very end. So this raises the bar on what activity books are right now. It is a little bit bigger. As you can see, it's a little thicker than just the kind that come with a couple crayons or the paint style. So it's definitely just activity, no coloring. But there are a lot of other companies that have cool Star Wars coloring books. I was looking at some of those at Toys R Us. It turns out they have a lot of different covers and titles, but a lot of it is the same content inside of, in terms of the same coloring pages, the same types of puzzles, the same puzzles, in fact. So if you buy a bunch of those, make sure you look at them all to make sure they are different or different enough for your taste. So what else do we have? Oh, let's talk about these guavas. The reason I brought these out is pineapple guavas are really good, and my cousin brought them down for Thanksgiving. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. And in The Force Awakens, there are guavas. No, there is the Guavian Death Gang. So yep, here's my Guavian Death Gang. They're all ganging up, and they say, all right, we took care of this guava. He tried to betray us, so he's gonna get it. So we're gonna give it to him. I love guavas. Don't get a chance to have them very often. Growing up, my grandma had a guava tree in her backyard in Los Angeles, so we had a lot of guavas when we go up to see her. I don't know, if I could, guavas are really, really good. So they're a really good treat for me. So if you are looking for a perfect Christmas gift for the Jawajames in your life, which is probably me, a bag full of guavas. Mm-hmm. Do you want some? Yeah. Anything else? No? All right. Well, more for me. What else is coming up? Obviously, it's only like 18 days until The Force Awakens. Legoland California is going to be starting their holiday snow days and winter nights. We might do a little video there tomorrow. And we got more Rebels coming up this week. And we'll have more stuff later on. So, may the Force be with you. Where'd Yowie go? Yowie says, oh, guavas! All right, yeah, you weren't here for the guavas. Oh, nom, 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 nom. Ha-ha! Forgot, I'm a guava enforcer. All right, very good. Yeah, hi, baby girl. You want to say bye-bye? You want to clap? Can we clap? Yeah. Clapping? You want to clap for everybody? Nope. You want a guava or you want the spoon? All right, with that, may the Force be with you.